Hi, hello people. Assalamu alaikum and I want to all of y'all. Am I audible to all of you guys? Taggala quick update tagganna pulanda. Am I audible enough? Can you all hear me? Okay. Yes. Yes or no? Yeah. All okay? Nice. Good. Happy. So welcome back all of you guys, okay, for the merit paper 2 discussion. So 2025 batch cutter, we started on with merit paper discussion. So this is 2 out of 10. So we decided to go through with 10 different merit papers on every weekly basis, almost around 3 months okay. Okay, getting ready, okay, making your mindset that you'll have exactly 1 more year for your examinations and hopefully getting prepared ahead. So starting ahead is the most important one, not okay, waiting and going through with the last series in there. Hopefully, okay, this is second paper. See, okay, time goes fast in terms. And in today's classroom, we'll be discussing around a question on operating system, a DFD question, and also a question which is from okay, some concepts of ICT too. And also with regards, okay, I hope you guys have taken the paper, did the paper in there. So let's get into the discussions too. So before starting it off, okay, so let's go through in the questions one by one. Number one, which of the following is correct with the list? Okay, given storage component in descending order with regards to access time. Now, if you take it in terms of memories, okay, we can divide memories in two major architectures, one in terms of storage and other one in terms of speed. Okay, so if you come across in question number one, the speed, if you take it on, we determine based on how far the CPU can access. How far the CPU can access, okay, the memory from these the memory classifications. How far you can access the memory, we determine the speed. So whoever who is near to it, it is considered as the fastest. Whoever who is whoever who is far away can be compared as the slowest among in it. So if you take it in terms of CPU, near to the CPU or inside the CPU, we have registered, followed by the cache memory, then accessing the random access memory, and SSD comes in the same architecture. We do have the hard disk, and then we do have the DVDs and CDs. Okay, moving across with okay DVD, CDs, hard disk, and most of the time flash drive comes in the same pattern most of the time in it. And then we go for floppy disk and also the magnetic tapes. So in terms of okay memories of all these type of memories in it, okay, register is the fastest among all. So registers comes across the fastest. Okay, fastest among all, followed by little, one by one. In terms in here, we can also divide based on the capacity. So if you take it on register, moreover like 1 KB, here we can go for 5 MB, moreover around 64 to 128 GB. I'm talking about the RAM. SSD goes beyond. Flash drive around 1 TB. CDs are 700 MB and DVDs are 4 GB. SSDs can go up to terabytes, 5 TB වෙනකන් යනවා, 128 GB වෙනකන් යනවා. Magnetic tapes around 100 TB වෙනකන් යන්න පුළුවන්. Floppy disk 1.44 MB. Now discussing these questions, okay, will also give you an idea about the storage capacity and the accessing time. 4.7 GB bage DVDs or right. So with that, the next part is going to be is considering the speed. So here the question is in terms of descending order of speed. Now accessing time, who is the with the fastest among all? This is the access time. So accessing time, if you come across in terms of the order gata register, okay, who will be going through in the normal order. Register, cache, okay, RAM, ROM and everything. Descending ke liye kya ne? එයාගේ opposite එක. So ascending is slowest or the shortest access time to the fastest access time. In terms of descending order, we will be considering the exact opposite. So if you take it on, this is our ascending order, and this is our descending order. Nice. Okay. So if you come across, we come across as the fourth one as the answer. Magnetic tape, hard disk, primary memory. Magnetic tape. Make your answer like a magnetic tape, hard disk, primary memory. It should be level 3 cache, level 1 cache, and goes towards in there. With the quarter methanavilla answer like a 40 case winova. Okay. Yeah, fourth one should be the answers in terms. Okay. Are fourth one answer again, but 1 and 3 put up marvela thino. So if you come first one, magnet tape, hard disk, primary. All right, first one is the answer. Sorry. Thank you. Who is it? Umara. We have the first one is the answer. Ascending order and the descending order. Godakaya villa, Hitanoa villa, it should be going through with register level 1, level 2. Now, how do you decide it in there is the normal pattern is this. Okay, this takes the slowest access time. Okay, smallest access time all the way to the highest access time. Okay, descending meha pattern opposite. Sounds okay? Get the concept in there. So question number 1, the answer is first one. Okay. Question number 2. Question number 2, which of the following is the main use of CMOS memory in personal computer? CMOS memory is used as a support for BIOS. When the computer turns on, okay, BIOS needs some user configuration details which are stored in CMOS memory with a small volatile memory which needs a battery to power up the data. CMOS will hold like date, time, configurations, user preferred settings, okay, boot sequence order, hertz, okay, the boot up sequence, okay, and the BIOS type, everything will be held in it. Keeping input for processing, holding instruction, providing space, keeping basic input output settings for booting procedure. So fifth one is the answer. Sounds okay? Nice, good. Katya, in other hello. Couldn't also talk to you guys. Yeah. Do we have second paper out of 10? Good. Question number 3, the hexadecimal equivalent of decimal 2550625. So question number 3 is you all have to convert this 255.0625 into binary. So if you are going to convert this into binary, this is how the values will be 1, 2, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. Now, if this is 256, the total of this will be 255. If this is 8, the total will be 7. If this is 4, the total will be 3. So 255, 0.0625, 0.5, 0.25, 0.125, ඊට පස්සේ 0.0625. So පිස්සු නටලා තිනවා මෙතන. Okay. So the answer for this question will be, in terms of binary ගත්තොත් 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 0.5, 0.25, 0.125, 0.625. All good now? So may I give value එක ඇවිල්ලා 0.0625. 2 to the power minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. This is 2 to the power minus 4. 0.0625. Now මේක තියලා කොහොමද sir answer එක ගන්නෙ? You can get the answer in this way. Okay, you're converting into hexadecimal. 4 bits, 4 bits, 4 bits. 1.f. So FF.1 is the answer. So question number 1, first one is the answer. Question number 2, we are going on to the second one as the answer. And question number 3, what is the answer for second one? No? Second one as the answer. Done and dusted. Perfect. Boss done the. Good, good, good. Present, sir. So all you guys are there? ගොඩක් අය අපේ online set එකේ ඉන්නවා. Okay, 2 out of 10 papers. Merit paper series 20 marks. Good. Next question. That's an interesting question. Yeah. What is the answer? Okay, what is the answer for question number 4? An interesting question on the IP addressing. Okay, which we are going to go through in it. Question number 4 and question number 5. Okay. I hope you guys have marked it. When you guys are doing merit papers, okay, keep couple of rules. Take a printout of these papers. Second one, keep separate papers or else file karla, step la karla tiyaganda. Moreover, we recommend you to do the papers beforehand. It will take around only 20 to 30 minutes to do a question. If you don't know the answer, no problem, keep it blank. Okay, when in the terms of discussion, I'll be giving a lot of other factors also apart from the answers. That's what really matters. And also the trick to get the answers and save your time. So mark down karla, if you have that kind of a progress, consistency, that discipline, both obviously, okay, with all upcoming papers, when we complete these 10 papers, you will have a huge knowledge about what we have studied so far. So if I'm not wrong, third one answer, DK. Okay means right second answer. I didn't get you off. What is it? What did you say? Okay. Question number 4, Q4. In question number 4, what it says is, in relation between the bandwidth. Now, what do you mean by the term bandwidth? That is the amount of data being transmitted. That is what we call it as a bandwidth. If you take a tap in a water flow, okay, the amount of data, that is the exact, we can take it as the speed, the data being traveled, okay, that is we call it as the bandwidth. And the audio frequency in amplitude modulation. Usually this is a fixed constraint එකක්. Normally we didn't study this in our theory classes. අපි එච්චර deep ගිහලා ඉගෙන ගන්නේ නැහැ. But these are like, okay, how do I say it in terms කියලා ගත්තොත්, these are like set of fixed equations with normally we know it apart from the theory, specifically because theory ki make part when you do papers only we come across the relationship between, this is the only question they can ask, between the bandwidth, the amount of data that you can transmit, and the audio signal frequency of amplitude modulation. So in short, if I rephrase the question, they're asking, when you are transmitting audio frequency, audio channels like this mic in there, and if I increase, if I increase the bandwidth or if I increase the amplitude, what is the relationship between the amplitude and the bandwidth? That is, amplitude, this is the displacement. If I'm transmitting a signal, displacement amplitude. If I increase this amplitude, meaning I'm increasing the volume right now. Okay, I can go to the volume section and increase it. A increase करने का टाइ bandwidth का टाइ तीन relationship एक मुनादी के लगा तो it is always okay. The bandwidth will be always equal to the bandwidth will be always equal to 2 into the frequency. So like a double, MMR. Always remember it's a constant. It's kind of like, okay, it's always becomes double. Okay, twice, So in question number 3, answer is first one, no? In question number 3, answer is first one. First one and second one, two different things, ma. Okay, that is 255.5 hour. That's the answer is first one. 255.0.625 hour. The answer is second one. Two different things. 1.0 and 0.1, two different meaning. Sumeya, கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து கொள்ளுங்கம்மா. Got it correct. Mass, the spy, 1EF. No, FF, no, FF சொல்லி வரணும். FF தானே இது. இந்த சுமையா புல் என்ன செய்யுது? டேய், FF10 தானே. Second one is not the answer. Question சரிதானே, FF, no, this is the paper. Second one the answer. This spy is, some தீனமா, not the answer is not the problem. கண் பொட்டாது சிலதுக்கு. I'm not telling about Sumaya. Sorry, I didn't tell about Sumaya, but then, okay, general, I just said it. General. Okay, second one, da, see. Sumaya track. Not normal track. Dumb track, kavi, dumb track. Okay, great. Happy? Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AK answer ke munada. It's an interesting question. Question number 5 AK. Okay, I'll give you all the way to get the answer. An interesting question. Very nice question. Okay. Question number 5. Okay, what is the answer? Third one? I don't know. We'll see. When the Fatima, what is the answer? The third one, you said to change the value from 255 0.0622. Yusuf, that's different, pa. Okay, but then physical class subject pair, this online paper. Okay, 172, 168. 172, 168. 57.70 slash 22. Okay, so my question for you guys is, what is the class of this IP address? May IP address class munada hazik. What do you think about the class of the IP address? We'll break down and ask the question. Class C, all idiot. It is class B. If it's class B, sorry guys, I don't know what was the technical issue or something. Qatar gali to Pungamangia. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys, had a technical issue with the Munarigatiba. Now I hope we are good to go. And also, am I recording the session? Yeah, no, sounds fair. Okay, can I get a quick update whether everything is good? There was a small issue. Okay, nice. I hope it's clear now. Okay, all good to go. Perfect, nice. Right, where did I stop? Talking about the class, no? Yeah. Was talking about the class right now. So minna metanatamai we just ended in it. So the default one is class B, and then if you take it on in terms of the default one, and then the next one is that right. The default one is class B. What about the default CIDR notation? The default CIDR notation. Let's go for the default first. Okay. Class B, IP addressing basic everyone knows it, should know it. Make a dannatta, you have to learn IP addressing from first. /16. Ehemmanang, also write the default network address of this IP address. What is the default network address? You will have network, host and host. Default එක මොනවාද? 172.168.0.0. This is our default network address. Do you all agree with me? All good to go? Sounds good. Hari. එතකොට this class IP address /16 has becomes 22. This number has come into this. What is the question they're asking is, when considering the IP address, okay, of this, what is the network address? Meaning we had a whole cake, that is this IP address. Now it is being divided in such a way, they are asking you, may IP address okay? What is the network address? Okay, මෙන්න මේ IP address එකේ what is the network address? So, how do you find it out? First, from here to here, if you have to become, okay, 16 to 22 now, we can get the network bits by looking at this idea. මෙන්න මේක තියලා, you can get the network bits and also the host bits. What will be the network bits and host bits? Okay, any idea, Fatima? Network bits is 22. Then what is the host bits? The balance will be the host bits. How much is it? Total, how many bits should you have it for IP addressing? Class 4, version 4, 32. From 32, it has become 22 now. Okay, the balance will be the number of host bits. කොච්චරද? It's 10. Which means we need this bug only. එතකොට තමයි අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන් slice එක කොච්චරක් ඇදලා දිනවද කියලා. 2 to the power 10 gives you 1024 host. Do you all agree with me? So the network goes 1024, 1024, 1024, or else by 1024. මෙතන 1024, මෙතන 1024, මෙතන 1024, මෙතන 1024. Do you all understand what I'm trying to do it? So if I can figure it out that 1024 metering at Karot, we'll be able to get it. So let's take the first subnet. This subnet, we need 1024. 172.168, 0.0 indang. I have to give how many IP address? If I say this is subnet number 1, this is subnet number 2, subnet number 1 should have how many IP address? 1024. So can I say 0.1024? Bad. It's wrong. What is the maximum I can go? The maximum I can go from this is 0.0 0.255. Okay. Here you will have 256 computers. 1.0 kindang 1.255. 2.0 kindang 2.255. 3.0 kindang 3.255. Okay. Again 3.0 kindang 3.255. 4.0 kindang 4.255. If you take it in here, the subnet number 1 needs 1024 computers. If I keep counting like this range will give you 256 computers. This range will give you 256 computers, 256 computers, 256 computers. 256 plus 256, 512. 512 plus 512, 1024. Which means you have to start this IP address with this and end with this. So if subnet number 1 starts from 0.0 and ends in 3.255 nang, if subnet number 1 starts from 0.0 and ends in 3.255 nang. Okay. My next question is, what about subnet number 2? Use your all kinds of brain and tell. It would go from 4.0 till what? Okay. 4.0 till what? Anyone who didn't understand, I can help you all again. Someone make a I and Fatima, after a long time, you have given a correct answer. Really happy for you. Okay. Anyone? Sumaya, try it again. Fatima, sorry, Afra Bali. Fatima answer Tarade, the Pilatantarum. Shafa, any others? Go boys line or set take. Gerald Redrick. If S1 starts from 0.0, he needs 1024 computers. Is a karot 3.255 AK, it will stop. 0, 1, 2, 3. S2 will begin from 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.255. Okay, what about S3 then? Guess S3 then. S2, S3 then. 8.0 till, what is it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 255 now. So the IP address goes 4 by 4 by 4. Do you all agree with me? Started from 0, subnet number 1. Subnet number 2 started from 4. Subnet number 3 is starting from 8. So 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Sorry, yeah, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. Okay, and then you will have 44, 48. It was one of the. Okay, I am like put okay, 4 by 4 then 44, 48 and 52. Okay, you will have 52 and then add another 4, 56. So here මෙයාගේ network address එක මොනවද එතකොට? මෙයාගේ network address එක 172, 168, 56. 56.0. හොඳ ළමයි වගේ, can you all tell me the broadcast address thing? We also able to find the broadcast address. 56 nang, he will end up in how much? How much? 56 nang, he will end up in 4 by 4. What is it? 59.255. So make my answer. So the answer for that question is, what is it? 56. First one. It's not that it's hard. You might not know the method. Got the concept? Okay. One question. I want to make a direct answer at the end of it, but I want to teach you all also. So as a recap again, they have given an IP address like this. Okay. And ask you what is the network address. It's a whole network. Make a slice with a kapala and they're asking you what is the network address of it. If you want to find out the network address, you need to find how many pieces are there cut. A piece head only. You can't find it directly. Okay, so what did I do was, okay, first we will find out the default. Class B 16 0.0. That's the whole cake. But this cake is now divided because it has become 22. With the 22, you can find the network bits and host bits. 22 network bits now, 10 host bits. So make a kohomada sarave because total should be always 32. Total should be always 32. So if you take 2 to the power 10 bits now, 2 to the power 10 is 1024. So 1024 kile kyanne You have 1024 computers in each. So gang, let's count 1024. 0.0 in 0.255. Here you will have 256 computers. 1.0 in 1.255, you will have 256 computers. 2.0 to 255, 256 computers. 3.0 to 3.255, 256 computers. So in total, you will have how many computers? May subnet ticket 1024. You will have 1024 computers. Okay, you will have 1024 computers. Manang, if this begins from 0.0 and end in 3.255, he will start at 4 and 7, 8 and 11, 12 and 15, 16 and 19. That's how it goes on. Nice. Good. Sounds okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hello. Hi, Munas. So can't we use the CIDR and find the network address? Full one, Gerald. But then may technique ke honda direct shortcuts tino, magic calculator ke lekha tino. But this technique is good where you will also able to find the others. Anittika tahuot. Now, if I teach you a shortcut, it's only for that answer. But me method digging, you are able to find the host bits, network address, broadcast address, the range, everything you are able to find it. So, I was explaining this part. Next one. Roderick, good. Roderick, perfect, perfect. Hurry. Okay, let us go for the next question from the operating system chapter. Now, operating system is many people are not a fan of operating system. Question number 6 is an OS question. Okay. In here they have given the page number offset kila munada magulla diladu make idea garne munada karanne kila. But then they have asked some questions from here. Number 1, this diagram. This diagram gives you some informations in it. Page number, where do you find page number? Let's decode question number 6. Okay, question number 6. First thing is page number. You will find page number here. And then you will find offset. In what address do you find it, Munas? Okay, in where you find the page number and offset? In virtual address. Page number starts from 0 till goes till 63. So total number of pages kochira total number of pages 64. Understood? Offset starts from 0 and goes till 1023. So total number of offsets. Offset killing data. 1024. Let's represent these two in terms of bits. 64 nang, how many bits do you know? Okay, natam mitra mimati ko. 64 and 1024. So with this image, you get that information. Okay, right. The number of bits allocated for a page and offset. First one. Page you give 64. Offset we give 1024, which is a total of 2 to the power 6, 2 to the power 10, which gives you 6 bits and 10 bits. Question number 1. Samara gung set kinnawa munga vela meka underline karla tibba physical class silly velalla. Total number of bits in a virtual address. Here, how many bits? 6 bits. Here, 10 bits. Total, you have how many bits? 16 bits. So you will have 6 plus 10 is equal to 16-bit virtual address. This 6 comes from page number and offset. Question number 3. Capacity, memory capacity in kilobits. So virtual memory, virtual address how many bits? 16 bits low. Number of addresses. Using 16-bit, how many addresses can you generate? 2 to the power 16. Memory in byte addressable. In memory in byte addressable will be 2 to the power 6 into 2 to the power 10. That is 64 KB. Capacity of a page. Page ke capacity. How many bits are you allocate? Page ka. So page size. Page ke liye page size. This is the page size. Offset is the page size, no? 1024. 10 bits. 2 to the power 10. Question number 4. Page size is equal to offset. Page size key है 2 to the power 10. That is 1 KB. 1 KB. Sounds good. Khada easy one, no? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, make it. What easy question, Yak? Bye bye, Munas. I use the equation along with the same answer and got it. No problem. I know, Fatima, you are an extraordinary student, so no problem. I know some people operating system question आपको I'm allergic, but shape अभी करूँ, okay? Yeah. Afrabali, inge message அடிச்சு வேதல்ல. Okay, recently got a book. It's hot book, okay? This one. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. இதுல சில்லிக்கு சில விஷயங்கள் வந்து awesome. Okay, these are like okay, reading about okay how men and women and basically okay, whether you learn on how men are power. Okay, whether I see nothing. Okay, I'll just read it in there. Men rarely say I'm sorry because on Mars it means you have done something wrong and you're apologizing. Okay, see this one. Most arguments escalate when a man begins to invalidate a woman's feeling and she responds to him disapprovingly. Okay. Okay, I'll also give. I also have marked it. Okay, என்ன ஒரு ஆனந்தம். Okay, very interesting one. Okay, we could talk Devaldina about how men and women behaves. Okay, Kovati Nikil absolute cinema. Okay, இந்த தடவை போட்ட கிண்ட. I'll I'll read it. මම මේක භාගයක් කියාගෙන හිටියා. මම group එකේ දාලා තිබ්බ status එකක් දාලා තිබ්බා. Okay, and absolute cinema. Gerald Edric, I'll definitely share you this book. You might need it. Okay, there is one point I wanted to tell it. Like, rasne kak, tayo kak, I'm just getting it. Samare ma highlight kara dibba. Back in the. Okay, this to see here. Okay, I'll also read it in this. Number one, just as women are afraid of receiving, men are afraid of giving. Okay. Okay, this is also nice. Okay, when a man is silent, okay, guys, you get ready for it. Okay, when a man is silent, it is easy for a woman to imagine the worst. Correct now. Okay, boys normally think of nothing. Do you know? Okay, we do think a lot of things on nothing. We just look at the wall for like 1 hour. Okay, girls will come and ask, "What are you thinking of?" Mama will be coming and asking, "What are you thinking?" Nothing. We don't. Okay, basically useless. Okay, Piyagel Asare, I also have marked it. Okay, Samar Danta Bhaga Kyogri Adi. Okay, and also share these things. Okay, any questions in there? Gerald Roderick, any questions? Gerald, tell me when is your birthday? I'll be sending this book for you. You might need it. What is life? Okay. March 3rd. It's not March 3rd. We'll change it into November 25th. And I'm sending the book next week for you. Okay. Yeah. Forget about March 3rd. You can't wait till March 3rd. We need it right now. Okay. So we'll make it is November 25th. Good. So when I make a very easy question, Negak. Okay. May dekama tiela. You are finding everything in here. Okay. Out there. Good. So the next one is okay, going to be a question from question number 6. Question number 7. Okay. In terms of question number 7, what is it? Mention the correct booting process of a computer. If you're processing a booting process in it, okay, it goes step by step. Number one, we have to turn on the computers. Once you turn on the computers, the ROM gets the power. ROM has a specialized software called as BIOS, and CMOS do the thing. Ito pa say BIOS executes a program called post check. Once the post check is approved, it will go MBR. Okay. So normally post check used to check for the components. Check for components. Components. BIOS is the startup program. Startup program. Okay. ROM is the firmware. Firmware. And post MBR, master boot record, okay, search for the OS, and then it will go to the RAM, random access memory. Once it in the RAM, you will have the UI, user interface. User interface. Good. At the quarter, how to number it? Number one, first thing is you have to turn on the computer. So that's 3. Number 3. Once you turn on the computer, BIOS runs the post on text. BIOS checks the settings in the CMOS memory. That's number 4. All things happens together. Okay. And then bootstrap loader locals the kernel and load it into main memory. That's 2 and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! 4, 3, 2, 1. Good to go. Nice. Okay, so the next thing is going to be, why can't the BIOS configuration information stored on a ROM chip instead of CMOS? Now, ROM is a permanent memory and which is known as a volatile, non-volatile memory where you can hold data even there is no power. Now, that's not an issue. But then it's a permanent memory where you cannot alter data. Settings are something which will be altered by the user each and every time. Settings should be able to alter it. So why can't we store the CMOS memory in a ROM? Because ROM is a permanent memory which cannot be altered. ROM is a permanent memory where CMOS used to hold the settings and which cannot be holded. So I'll give you the answer in there. Why can't the BIOS configuration stored on a ROM chip instead of, why can't the BIOS configuration information be stored on a ROM chip? So sorry. Why can't the BIOS stored on a ROM instead of CMOS nang? Okay, CMOS is a non-volatile memory which requires power, okay, to hold the data, where BIOS, okay, ROM is a volatile memory, non-volatile memory. Hold on. Okay, okay. In the ROM and CMOS. ROM is non-volatile and CMOS is a volatile. Okay, so the answer goes like this. Okay, you all have to write this. Okay, why can't we store the BIOS? Why can't we store the BIOS in CMOS instead of ROM? The reason is CMOS is a volatile memory which requires power to hold data and information. BIOS is one of the most essential program which allows you to execute and start up the computer, which cannot be stored in a volatile memory. So you can write the simple reason: BIOS, okay, CMOS is a volatile memory which requires power, okay, to execute data, and also BIOS can be altered, CMOS can be altered. So on which part of the kernel loaded on the diagram in this board? Methana, MBR. Okay. The reason is volatile. Good. Did I give the answer? CMOS, since the reason is CMOS is a volatile memory which requires power to hold data and informations, and BIOS cannot be or shouldn't be altered. Okay, so then we come into the identify all the errors. So what I'll do it is I'll try to mark it in here itself, so which is easy for me. Number one, we have to alter it out. Okay. Okay. Couple of mistakes if you come across. Number one, I'll use a red color marker. Okay, red color one. Number one, you cannot have data store to data store. Okay, cannot be done. Number one, flow you cannot have it here. That is an entity to a data store. This should be oval. This is an oval. Okay. Another error, if you come across, you see that this process has only inputs coming in. So 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs coming in. Okay. And then next one, if you come across where all these process have same, what is it? Process name. This also cannot be happening. Repeated process name. Okay. So number one, if you come across, here must be oval shape. Okay, oval. This is from entity to data store. Cannot have directly data store. Here data store to data store. Make a Farade and repeated process. Repeated process name. Make a 3-point dalatino, like a venom process tame repeated process name. Anything else kila gatot All are good. Here, this process has only outputs. Only output, only input. See, errors. Okay, this should be oval. This should be oval. Okay, oval. Entity to data store and the bad directly. Data store to data store cannot communicate. Same process name has been duplicated. Inputs only methana, outputs only. You do have it. Anything else? Entity to data store should have been dotted lines. No, pa. It should go through a process. It should go through entity to process and data. So from student entity one, they have used one, two errors. Either way, mean the mark per mail. If you don't know, on mark run up. Make a tino. Good. Sounds okay. Okay, good. Answers PDF on Illapa. Ekadame discussion we did it. That's why I am doing the discussion with you guys, and you all have to mark it down one by one. So can we write data flow being crossed? There is no data flow crossed, no. Cross velana mukut. Okay, so mukut mo cross velana. So you can get in anyway. Okay, that's under the merit paper 2 discussions too. Okay, merit paper 3 ke paper ek mam dammadana. Okay, also. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, 2 out of 10. Paid Pargals are doing more. Do the paper 3. I'll be also sharing the paper number 3. Make a scheme. We have it, but I'll also upload it in there. But that's the discussion is for. Also, in the month of December, we are planning to have an year-end recap session. Okay, completely online and also physical in terms of hybrid. Okay, where in the month of December, you guys are, we don't have any theory class because we are finishing off with the syllabus in this month for the grade 12 and 13 ke first chapter ka take. So December month I took it to recap the entire grade 12 syllabus in fast manner with all the essential part where I'll be doing networking. Okay, I'll be doing operating system. I'll be doing digital circuits, number systems, and concepts of ICT develop past paper discussions karna, where you all also can join us. There is a separate slot in the LMS for year-end recap. So you payment you all can join with us. Okay, or good sessions. Moreover, we are planning to have a lot of sessions in it. Also, get ready for the examination. So term exams are coming in December first week. I'll upload the theme, date, time, and informations, everything through our WhatsApp groups too. Okay, will you do networking from basic? Yeah. Revision will be going through with basics. Okay, our year-end recap session will go through with all essential parts. We'll be going through with basics, and that comes to the end of our classroom for today. Then much love. Keep sharing this. Meet you all with the third merit paper on next week. Until then, Assalamu alaikum. Aibowan, and take care to all of y'all. Allah kawal. Bye bye to all of y'all. Is there any tunes to buy? No, pa. We'll be sharing the PDF for the year-end merit papers. I'll be doing papers and theory. Both dekama karna. Okay. Tata, good night. Bye bye to all of you all. Thank you for being with us.